Spencer here, and I'm just gonna real quickly double check that this is getting my stream, that we are being a-okay. Start this up. Good job. Okay, so we are gonna be working on Blender. So I've been working on this tree thing for the past little bit. What happens is, it's this. Yep, it just falls over very gradually, very gracefully. Just change. Okay. Just I'm gonna go through all the settings real quick and how I got this far. So I got a tree. It's actually, whoops. Plane, hide. Okay, so this tree, great, right? So in the game settings tab, the physics is a rigid body. Just copy all this, the rotating from normals. It has a mass of 5. Change it to probably a 3 and accomplish the same thing. Yep, but the only difference is you didn't wedge it. Okay, just stick to 5 because I know it works. Yep, that's exactly what we're gonna do. So this should work. Crap. So I'm gonna have to basically recreate this because what we need to be able to make it do, so like rotate it 90 degrees, grab C1, make it be able to fall in any direction. Yeah, because I can actually explain why this is working how it is, and why this little nudge is doing exactly as it is. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna create this basic setup for you. I'm gonna scale that down to 10, get a cube, X, bam, 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 bam. Okay, so I'm gonna switch this to okay. Extrude. Whoops. Bam 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 bam. No, bum 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 bum. And we're just gonna extrude this down on the Z. Actually, I think about extrude X. How far out that is, rotate it 180 degrees. I typed in 190 because I'm a retard. Alright, I'm just gonna grab this by X. Alright, so this is our basic layout for why this works. Alright, now we're gonna just grab Z. This might also help me learn some things about this. Just by a little bit. Actually, quite a bit. Right. And then just as a real quick safety feature, edge, extrude Z, extrude X, boom. Nothing ever happened. Alright, so then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna grab this. Grab this by X. Alright. What we're gonna do is we're gonna change the physics to a rigid soft body. What this will do, plop down, just kind of roll. The rigid, kind of imagine, just kind of rolls. So what we're going to do, set this to 900 or 9,000 actually. Yeah. Yep, so basically what happens, 35 degrees, 5 degrees, okay. Yep, and perfect. This is all you need for the explanation. Then we can just delete this, kind of show you, I think Alt R, no, Control Shift R. Okay, we're actually just gonna set that to 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. Put that 5, right? This is actually yeah. So rigid body, as you saw, will do its thing. Soft body is something you're more gonna see. Whoa, it's kind of like, wow. Bloop. It just like disappears. That's kind of funny. Dynamic will act kind of how we need it, but not necessarily. Static just kind of sits here. Your character, I don't know what navigation mesh does necessarily. Character just kind of plops down. So what we're going to do, import object, oops. Let's do Pine 3 because why not? First thing we're going to do, drop that and get rid of that. Same thing with this. Most annoying things about importing in Blender. Just switch this to material, change this to GLSL. I'm going to change this to the sun, put that down at 0.7. Just a variant. 2048's okay, but 1024 better. Right. Add some meteor shadow to it. So grab it by X. I notice whenever I come here and add a tracking restraint, oops, to let's say the plane, it always moves to where it should be. Alright, so that's where it's going to stay. that. Oh my gosh. Put the shadow like right there. I'm gonna give this a land texture, material new, that open textures, land, and wherever grass is at. Okay, and then we're going to take out the specular for this, and boom. Oh. And boom, you got your nice little land, right? What we are going to need to do, so we need to set, actually, go here, click parent, and click tree, and rotate X 90. X 90. Negative. Okay. So on there, I'm gonna make sure this looks okay. Alright, it's alright. Okay. What we will do is we then apply rigid body. Do set this a little bit of a soft body. Rigid body. Oh, and you want to set this to no collision. What if we actually set this to soft body? That's rigid. So we're gonna real quickly add in our cube. Okay, and that has too much rotation to it. Because we don't want to make this go through. Okay, so that's looking okay. Now we just have to make this rotate accordingly. So we will do, actually it's gonna real quick. Yeah. Need to, I think Y. Yep, okay. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to cube. Actually, let's see if we'll be able to do this. Import. Actually, desktop. Object. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure that all the... Nice. So when I press play... Oh no, the music. Game logic. Change this to texture since we're gonna be in here quite often. So now I shouldn't... Oh, I can push it! Almost wonder what happens. Okay, I want to push it off the edge. Go, tree, go! Go, tree, go! Be with your own kind. Okay, that's actually really cool. What we have to do... So we're going to real quickly do that. Input. Alright. Okay. This song, 16... Breakaway. I swear it sounds like the soundtrack from Inside Out. Yeah. Edit object. Track to player. The y-axis negatives. Whoops, I did something. Oh, layer 1, 0. Still not used to having keyboard. And it's not tracking me. Oh, whoops. Alright, so this will judge how... X maybe. I'm gonna do X and the Y axis. Negative Y. Grab it up. Right to, oops. Boom. Perfect wedge. So, yeah, see how that's tracking, and then we can bring it over here. Bum 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 bum. Alright, so now it's just tracking me, right? Two donuts from this thing. Oops. Excellent if I bring it over here, huh? Bye, tree! I just fell off. Okay. Let's see what it looks like. Push this tree off. Go, tree, go! Okay, anyways, so that's that. Now what we have to do is we have to come up with a way where this stays underground, but when the tree I have an idea. It might be okay. What the frick happened there? Anyways, we may... Let me... Actually, no. This might be interesting. So what we can do is we're gonna set this up again. Set this to the integer of 5 just for now. Bug it. Mouse, left button. E, L, add -5. So that's adjustable. When it's equal to 5, or no, when it's equal to 0, what we're going to do, message, we're going to say fall, string those two together. Okay, so to do that, when it gets the message fall to true, we do have to set this. Yep, okay. What we want to do, we're gonna make it go up 1. Grab C -1. I'm gonna change that to 2 then. Alright, so then what we're going to do, so that shouldn't cause anything, right? Game, show debug properties. I guess it would have to send it, wouldn't it? Or, to actually keep this simple, all we would have to do is come to the cube, call this Sieve, add a sensor. Actually, next to this always one, what we're gonna do, we're gonna add property copy Sieve from tree, and that would be health, right? Actually, then those should both be 5. Oops. I'm going to set this to an integer, see if that helps. But that's going to be difficult to do because we have to make sure that that doesn't move. Oh no. I know why. Come here to the physics tab, where it says radius. Change that to 0.2. Should be able to lower that by negative 0.1. Well, until it hits the ground. Whoops. Oh my gosh. Because we don't want that to happen. Just can't keep doing that. So anyways, what we're going to do, when it is property receive is 0. Actually say is less than 0. What we're going to do is we're going to motion up to and hopefully this doesn't It's doing it anyways, why? When it's equal to 0. And you're doing it, why? Let's see, can we just get what I need out of this? Actually, God, it's gradually getting bigger. 0, so would it be y then? Oh my gosh. Oh wait, and so we only want it to that's because if we triple both flying, if we do that, Okay, so what I'm thinking is what if we just made a simple action. It's going up to, so we're gonna choose insert that insert location, next frame, up just one, should be okay. Yeah, that just made it fly. Okay, and this is exactly what we need. Okay, now we just have to see. Action 0 in frame 1. Whoops. It's like boom. Oh wow. So we need to make that go down just a little bit. Okay, or we just move. Okay, and then we go to animation. Alright. And then we just select that. Oh, whoops. Frame is 4, I think. No! It did it again. Boop. Well, it just like spazzes out. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to game logic. Or not game logic, animation. I'm gonna click that, Shift D, the frame right after, so we need to go to 5. Is where we want to end off on. So, exactly what we need to do. It works. Okay, guys, this is amazing. Gosh dang it. Okay, you ready? So let's stand right here. Alright, and then let's stand over here. Alright, and then what we can do, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to save this. We're going to call it working. Gosh dang it, I can't spell working tree. Oh, and just to show you real quickly, okay, so let me just check something real quick. Okay. I just found out I need to change a setting. Which I'll have to change up later. Anyways, let me just minimize that. Display capture, boom. So here is my desktop. It's very pretty. It works very well. For those of you who nerd out about computers, it's actually 3.5 gigahertz, just so you know. It's overclocked a little bit. I'm gonna overclock it a little bit more, maybe put it back as default. But it's the MSI 970 gaming for the motherboard. It's a AMD FX 6300 for the processor. It's 6 cores with 8 gigabytes of RAM installed. The graphics card is the NVIDIA GeForce 8400 GS, and pretty much all you really need to know. Some old case and a terabyte storage. So if we just go ahead and open up this. So I went from this Okay, now what I'm thinking about doing is we need to make this so it can reset, right? The timer. Oh, whoops. There's 2 on there. I'd rather just have all in one. So we're gonna set this to a timer. Bug it. Sure. Okay, so do Boolean sure false, right? What we're going to do is when property health is equal to 0, what we're going to do is we're going to set property prop true. It's true. Or call it timer, because that's what it is. Okay, so actually when TF equals true, then the property toggle it. So this works. Okay. I got this. So two properties right there. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna set TF to false, and when it's equal to true. And what we're going to do, we're going to property twice over here. I'm going to toggle the timer. I'm going to toggle the timer. Alright, so that should have worked. I'm going to assign timer 0 then. If I set that to true, actually. And then what if we just okay, and then so that does that. What to do is when the timer is equal to 7, motion no, actually edit object. And then I think it will be restore. Ooh, and then I know how we can disable. When the property health is greater than 1, actually let's do 0. What we'll do, say objects, dynamics, or disable rigid body. Alright, and then what we'll do is wherever, and then we're definitely gonna have to add a sensor in here. And then when the property health is equal to 0, what we're going to do is we're going to set the property, or game, edit object, dynamics. Okay, so this is all going to happen very rapidly. So can't do anything. Crap. Find that wedge. Poke. Okay. So that worked out. Where if this was at 0, to poke it. Alright, so then what we need to do. Okay, so that's working out good. Edit objects, dynamics, disable, restore. Nope, that's not gonna work. so when that gets to 7, so I'm hoping this works. So, and we're real quickly going to change the timer. It's equal to 3, because that's a very long time that we have to wait. Actually, let's try this. Visibility is what we do is this. It will quit the game if timer equals 0 or 3, 2, 3. Now. Haha, okay. Okay, and then wait, does it keep the timer going, or does it just get rid of the entire tree? Wow. And then it just resets it. Can we set it so it's like 4 seconds it comes back? I hope so. Actually, no. Sounds kind of creepy. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Got the idea. How long have I been streaming for? Okay, so yeah. This is my first stream on this computer, so forgive me for any problems. But yeah, so what I have an idea, because with this it proves where it can still take the command of pushing it, right? I don't really want it to end the object though. So what my idea is making this. Oh, whoops! I just added that. What we want to do is we want to make it visible or invisible after. That applies for you two leaves. And why it didn't work, I don't know. So we just need to property, actually no, always property, copy, property, tree, timer. Basically, once you get one tree done and the little wedge to push it, you just have to copy it over and over again. Yeah, so I think though, we can see if we can scale this down. Okay, I'm hoping that still pushes it. X. The only problem I'm seeing is that this will be too much. Anyways, so with the leaves, we just have to copy this, and then the property of it equaling, no, being greater than 3, it has to go invisible. And what we're going to do is frame 101 location. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to add another property of when the timer it's like 5, it's going to make it visible. And it's going to play the action. Start frame of 1. So oh. Poke it. It didn't do it. Continue. Oops, greater than 5. Oh, and you want to do that to the flipper, huh? So hides, comes back, spazzing out. Yeah, and then assign health back to 5. Okay. Crap, what was it? Visibility. So this should be okay. See here, so it pushes it over. Boop. Falls over. Eh. Let's actually bring this up. Sorry guys, this is just kind of tedious. I'm trying to figure it all out. Whoops. It's kind of bouncing now. And became a shark. Just comes back, doesn't it? Oh, no, I just remembered. Location rotation. Bum, 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 bum. Haha. So I should be able to. Oh, we also have to set the property TF to false. There's no real loop back towards it. Yes, guys, we did it. Okay. If you don't know what we did, and if you have no idea what's happening, this is our tree, which it should not have its dynamic motion enabled. Let's see here. Plays the action. Oh, and then we also one more thing, guys. Edit object, dynamics, disable. So this looks way more complicated than what it should. These are all just properties doing different things, and it's just checking. So, and this is all adjustable to your liking. So I shouldn't be able to come hug this tree. Come on. What if I just suspend? So let's go. Gosh dang, I keep doing that. So I should be able to push the tree there. No, I shouldn't. Okay, so that's just a simple fix. Restore, suspend. Alright, so it's there. Cut. Cut. Alright, I think I'll just record a quick video on this. Okay, and that's gonna bug me. And then we're just gonna set the clipping to 50. Let's do 30 on that. That's my shadow box. Anyways. But yeah, so that's what this has been for the past, let's see, hour. So you can push it around. And it just plops right back in position. So the only thing that we would need to do is set the parent this to the tree. Dang it. Dang it. We should set that all to 0. Actually, no, so yeah. One problem is that you're gonna have to set them to different, like, yeah. So, for example, let's actually undo that because we also need the leaves in there. Alright, so let's say we want this tree right here. So, only things that you need to change is this property from tree, change it to the newer one. So do it one at a time, otherwise it's just gonna be too confusing. Property tree 2. Click. That guy just fell. I play cube. Boing. It's not working. So I'll just have to figure out how you can do multiple trees. But for now, this is gonna do. Let's get rid of all this garbage. So, yeah. Can't push it. Can't do anything. And it will always be different depending on your position. Right, so, and just to show you everything that we just did, that little wedge comes up, pushes that over, goes away after 3 seconds, comes back after 5. Always something different. So I think that's gonna probably wrap it up for the stream. I think I've been okay the entire time. So thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. See you for the next one. I should take. And this is actually something pretty interesting, I think. See, it's still there. Oh, crap. So it looks like, oh, it looks like you need to disable the physics too. Otherwise, you're gonna push it around and it's gonna be the same. It's like, let's say, you know, I'm right here. It's like if you really, it seems like if you really push for it. Alright guys, that is really cool. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Take care. See you guys in the next stream.